The invocation will be delivered by by Robin Maynard Knight, and the Pledge of Allegiance by Vice Chair Ray Holland. Will you please stand?
Let us take a moment to center ourselves. Please bow your heads. May this meeting be guided by wisdom, respect, and shared commitment to the good of our community. Let every voice be heard with understanding and every decision be made with integrity and purpose. We thank you, O God, for all these blessings. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Please join me in recital of the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The first item on the agenda this evening is the adoption of the agenda. I assume the board has had a chance to look at it. It is also up on the screen. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
The agenda for tonight's meeting has been adopted. Item letter C, approval of the minutes. This is for the March 19th, 2026 regular board meeting. I think everybody's had a chance to see those as well. Do we have a motion?
I offer a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
Second?
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
The approval of the minutes is passed. Item D is public comments, and those are for our agenda items only. I know that staff is in the middle of making a couple more copies of the agenda. It is also up on the big screen, and thank you for being here tonight. So if you have any public comments, and these are for the agenda items only, please come forward and speak your name and your address, and please try to keep your comments brief, under 3 minutes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Janie Everett, and I'm a resident of Woodbine. And item number 11-1, the request for petition application issuance on a recall. I hope that the council will consider the recall for Woodbine on the grounds of misconduct and what's been going on in the city with their audit and how they're handling their affairs. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other public comments?
I'm Rick Baird, 412 West 3rd Street, Woodbine, Georgia. I'm a city councilman in Woodbine, one of the subjects of their recall. So I respectfully request that Robin Maynard Knight recuse herself from any consideration of this topic.
Any other comments, public comments at this time?
And may I make a comment, Madam Chair, or no?
Go ahead.
Yeah. It's already understood. I was going to recuse myself anyway for the record. I was already going to recuse myself, but thank you. Yes.
Any other public comments? Okay. We will move on to the financial reports, April 2026, month ending. Mr. Carter?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Under salaries and benefits, the total budget was $384,921. We currently have a favorable variance of $162,290. Under contracted services, our budget is favorable by $16,774. Supplies, $17,344. Our intergovernmental expenses, as a total, it's $196,409. That ends our financial report. Any
that it?
questions?
Madam Chair, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Rocket, I just seen something here under your contracted services.
Pull your microphone.
Just a brief explanation, if you could, is under travel, is there an exigent circumstance why the travel is 141% of the budget, allowed budget?
That travel is for our Gabriel meetings. So the hotel, rent a car, all that gets charged to that line.
Okay, so would it be fair to ask if, knowing that this fiscal budget was only allotted 10,000, was there an increase in the next requested budget for that too, so we don't fall short again?
That would be fair. Yes, it would.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Any other questions? None? Okay. Rock, can we move on to the election supervisor update, please?
Sure. As everyone knows, we've just completed our May 19th primary. And we had a total of 8,018 voters completely. Of that number, Election Day, there was 3,873. And prior to that, advance in person, as well as absentee ballots by mail, that totaled 4,145, giving us that grand total of 8,018. Also, on Election Day, we've had, excuse me, 3 provisional ballots, 2 of which staff would like to propose to the board that we approve them. 1, we do not. As well as we submitted 5 UOCAVA ballots to our military. And to date, we've only received 2 of them back. So we still have 3 that are outstanding. I've spoken with 2 of the members, and they confirmed that they will not be submitting their ballots, and I have not heard back from the 3rd.
And Rock, what's the timeline on that third one?
The timeline is 5 o'clock today.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, any more updates?
That concludes my updates.
Thank you. Old business, I think we're finished on that, yes? Yeah? Okay. We'll move on to new business, letter H, and at this time, that is the request for a recall petition application issuance. As Councilman Baird requested, Robin Maynard Knight will recuse herself at this time, and she has asked that she will leave the board area.
Yes,
And we're going to ask for a 3-minute recess so that transition can happen, and then we'll pick right back up.
And for the record, I am recusing myself for this time due to personal connections to parties involved.
3-minute recess.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay, we asked for 3 minutes, but I think Robin walks a little faster than that, so we're going to go ahead and reconvene at this time. Request for recall petition application issuance. I assume that, do we have one person who would like to represent the group? Okay, so what we'll ask at this time, if you're that person, come up and give your name and address and give us a little bit of your background, and then we'll also open it up to anybody in the audience who wants to speak after that, okay? Thank you.
My name is John Ralph Burns Jr., AKA JR is what everybody calls me. I live at 109 Yvonne Avenue, Woodbine. Been living here since August of 2010, have owned property since 2004 in Camden County. And I am representing the concerned citizens of Woodbine, Georgia.
Okay. Anything else?
We have a written statement I'd like to read.
Absolutely.
The citizens of Woodbine elected these officials with the expectation that they would act in the best interest of the entire community, operate with transparency, properly manage the public resources entrusted in them. Based on the concerns raised by citizens and the findings observed by members of the community, there has been an ongoing lack of transparency, accountability, and communication regarding these matters affecting the public. Taxpaying citizens have repeatedly sought answers, clarity, openness concerning decisions, actions, and the handling and the direct response handling of the public matters. Instead of receiving clear and direct responses, many questions have gone unanswered or inadequately addressed, causing growing concerns and distrust within the community. And our last meeting we had our first meeting we had about 50 people show up. So basically that's all we have to say.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
And
Burns.
if there's any questions, I'll try to answer them. If not, I'll get the answers.
Okay, we might ask you to come back up in a minute. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Any other citizens interested in speaking regarding this issue?
I believe this petition, Rick Baird, 412 West 3rd Street.
Thank you.
Woodbine. I believe this petition is the recall of 3 elected officials, of 2 of which cannot be addressed until the end of June because they have not been in office for 180 days. The other comment that I will make is that the Woodbine City Council acts on a vote, a majority vote. And 2 elected members have been excluded from the recall. I don't quite understand how that works because the council works on vote only, of which all of them participate. No votes have ever been taken on the subject of which they're discussing. No proposals have ever been made. No votes have ever been taken.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Hello, my name is Deandra Hosendorf Hamilton. I live at 604 Lang Avenue, Woodbine, Georgia. I've been living in Woodbine since 2010. I want to speak about what he just said, the councilman. That's not true. We're recalling all 5. So, and the votes, we come to city council meetings, we try to talk, we send emails, and they will not respond to us. The proper thing to do is to support and respond to the people that voted for you, and they are not doing that. So that is why we're requesting a recall.
Thank you. Any other folks wanting to speak? Now's the time. In just a minute, sir. Just 1 minute. Mhm.
Good afternoon. My name is Janie Everett, and I live at 1106 South Court in Woodbine. Woodbine is my hometown where I left to go off and serve for 37 years. And I returned here in 2010 to the area, and I have constantly seen the eroding of the city, and I actually have brought to their attention on January the 5th that I had received a phone call regarding them not completing an audit. Fast forward to this time, we find that they have not done a city audit since 2020. They do not have a comprehensive plan. They are approving contracts prior to signing, like a contract they did on March 10th and had a special hearing, a special call meeting on the 12th to approve something that they previously entered into. And they have one employee that is the city administrator, the finance person, and the HR person. And that's incompetency. You cannot have one person handling all three jobs and be fair to the employees of the city of Woodbine. And so I feel that they have not done their duty as city council members, and I ask that you all please approve this recall application.
Thank you. Anybody else interested in speaking?
Good afternoon. I'm C.C. Higginbotham Jr. I'm a council member in Woodbine, and I would like to urge the board to please consult your legal advisor before you grant this petition. I have consulted with a legal advisor, and there's a lot here that's based on imagination and hearsay. And again, I urge you to consult with your legal advisor before you make any decision on this petition. Thank you.
Mr. Burns, did you want to speak again?
Yeah. J.R. Burns. Basically, I've heard rumors that we were already collecting signatures, and then to address the fact that we're only recalling 3 council members, we're recalling all 5, and we have not even passed out the petition yet to get signatures. I have all of them right here if you'd like to look at them, but we haven't went forward until we get y'all's blessing, and we feel like that there is enough evidence to get things put in order. I mean, if they're 5, 6 years behind on their audits, that should be enough merit on its own to recall them. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Okay, we're going to close discussion at this time. We do have a couple questions. Where should I direct them? Rock, Ms. Nettles, somebody? Rock? Our first question is, and I'm sure we're going to need to look at the code on this one, is the 180 days that was brought up. So that's the first thing. And also, do we have legal here tonight?
We do not have our legal, our county attorney. She is not able to attend today.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and proceed with the 180-day question.
I'll let Dennis handle that one.
Thank you.
So in my
Dennis, identify yourself for the group, please.
all right. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dennis Irvin. I'm the election specialist with Camden County. So in my research that I've just performed, I have been able to procure the code section in which that is referenced. Code section or OCGA 21-4-5 subsection A. No application for recall petition may be filed during the first 180 days or during the last 180 days of the term of office of any public official subject to recall. No person shall be authorized to circulate, sponsor, or sign such application unless such person is an elector or sponsor as defined in Code Section 21-4-3. So, that being said, There are two individuals currently on the city council that are not 180 days into their current term. Those terms began January 1st, 2028, and it has been exactly 141 days since the beginning of those terms.
2026?
Or 2026, my apologies. Those two individuals are C.C. Higginbotham Jr. and Louise Mitchell. Those are the two individuals whose terms began January 1st, 2026, and it is 141 days since the beginning of those terms. So based on 21-4-5, that's what we have for that one.
Board, do you have any questions? And we're going to give just a minute because we want to get this right, and so we're not going to rush this. So,
Madam Chair, I do have a question for Mr. Rock. Did when you were approached initially to get applications for the recall, is that correct? From your office?
We were asked about the process.
Okay. Were you informed at all that if the county attorney was sought out to seek if it was a good idea or if there was standing to issue those? Do you know that?
Prior to me being identified or notified,
Yes.
no, I was not.
Okay.
Mr. Vernon, any questions? Yeah, absolutely.
I had a question. During your deliberation, one of the residents mentioned a lack of transparency by the board. I was wondering if there any evidence that was just a blanket statement. Do you have any examples of that lack of transparency?
I think they were addressing council, not us. Is that correct?
Yes.
The lack of transparency? The city council, not our board.
No, I understand, right. I understand the board, yes.
Several people that verbally have told me that they have put.
You're going to need to come to the microphone because it's being recorded, so thank you.
There's several people that have said they've asked for the budgets and stuff, and they've had no response of back from the city. And they've sent them to Samantha. I'm sure we could get those emails compiled for you, and they said they have no response. I personally have sent one email over there, and that was about 4 months ago, and I haven't heard anything back from them on that, and it's 4 months ago. And I could dig through my emails and get copies of this if y'all would like.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I have a question for Mr. Higginbotham. Sir, the point was raised that there has not been an audit since 2020.
Could you start again, please?
The question was brought up that there has not been an audit since 2020 for Woodbine.
That's correct.
All right, thank you.
That's the state audit that it's a very in-depth audit. It's not like just a regular financial audit. You have to certify each expenditure, and it has to be shown where that expenditure gets how you pay that expenditure, if it's from SPLOS, loss, general fund, or whatever. It's a very detailed audit. And due to staffing issues and things beyond our control, we just weren't able to complete those audits. And it's not a thing for my financial malfeasance. It's for mainly that you can get grants with matching funds. That's what the main benefit of these audits are. There's currently 120 5 cities, I think, in the state of Georgia that are non-current on their audits. So it's not just strictly a Woodbine problem. We've had a number of issues with personnel, and a lot of times the only person in the office has been the city administrator. It's been a tough road, but we have engaged an audit firm. It's the same audit firm that the county uses, and they have given a timeline of the end of this year to have all audits completed. They're currently way above schedule with the information that is being downloaded to them. So we've taken every measure that we possibly can to rectify this situation. Any other questions,
Mr.
sir?
Higginbotham, appreciate you being here. There hasn't been an audit since 2020, is that correct?
Sir?
There hasn't been an audit since 2020?
Yes, I think that's correct.
And I know that you had stated here that it's very in-depth and very detailed.
Yes,
Is it 6 years' worth of details?
yes.
Okay, how does other places get theirs done in the time frame that's allotted?
They have the personnel available. They have the correct softwares that you can download all this information. That's one of the problems we've had with our software supplier. It's been a nightmare to try to get all this stuff downloaded.
And it's just now being addressed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
From 6 years ago.
We've engaged the same firm that the county uses. County, and I think maybe the city of Kingsland, I'm not sure on that.
So could you answer this? Why wait 6 years to get that firm to start working on an audit? Why did it take 6 years?
We had another firm that was backlogged, and they were unable to get to us. As I stated, there's over 120 cities in the state of Georgia that are in the same position that we're in. Some of them are even worse off than we are.
Does that make it right, though?
No, sir, it does not make it right, but we've taken every step possible to rectify this situation.
Thank you, Mr. Higginbotham.
Thank you. Any other questions?
No, sir.
Thank you.
Before we entertain a motion for the thing, I think we've got to have some clarification. The first is that who is the recall being asked for? Originally, I thought that it was for the full panel, and now the full council, and now we're looking at 2 may not qualify for that. And we just want to make sure that that's taken care of for clarity beforehand. Yeah, let's see if we can take care of this first, and then we will. I mean, I just want to look at code, and I guess the 2 people that don't meet the criteria for recall, are we naming names, or are we just asking for, are we just going to approve the application? We've got to have some clarity.
Chair McCullough, I think Mr. Burns met with staff previously and presented information that I think would benefit if you read that. The reasoning, like you had a numbered list of what violations there were, and they were short and sweet. It wasn't anything major. That might help the board. But in addition to that, I mean, I would definitely say that we need to get our county attorney involved.
Right, because, I mean, the problem is we've heard from you folks, and we understand what the issue is. I don't know at this point who it is that we're asking for the recall. Is it the full council and mayor? Is it everybody who qualifies outside of the 180 days? That's got to have clarification.
Madam
before-
Chair, the board must individually vote on the issuance of a petition for each individual member that the group is requesting be recalled. So it is up to that group to request for the individuals that they would like to see recalled. They must name them individually, and the board must vote on each individually. It has to be completely separate. They cannot be lumped together.
Vice Chair Holland, right?
No, that's not. The code is not specified in that order, and for us to follow legality, we have to follow the code.
The code is gray. It does not state on what the process is for us to approve the applications. It just says that we shall issue the applications, but it is up to the board to ask the questions so we can have a clear understanding, as you stated, Madam Chair, of why the applications are sought and who they're sought for. But the code does not lay that out, saying that we have to have it by code. But for the board and for our justification, we would like that.
And Mr. Burns has that justification on his application. That's his justification.
And he is representing he is the person who came to you, Mr. Carter, right? Asking for,
That is correct.
okay. Mr. Burns? Yes, ma'am. Come on up.
Well, we were unaware of the 180-day being in office issue, and what I would ask is that we approve the three based on the timeline that they are eligible to be recalled. And then if we need to reapply after the 180-day for the other, for Mr. Hickenbotham and what's Louise's? Miss Mitchell, if we have to reapply for those two, we would do so at the 180-day interval. And I don't know if this is anything that we can do. If I'd like to read here, they have failed to ensure that required annual audit reports of the City of Woodbine were initiated, completed, and submitted in fiscal years 21 through 25, resulting in the city being out of compliance with the state reporting requirements. Elected officials further failed to exercise proper oversight of the city administrator regarding required financial audits and reporting obligations, and failed to maintain adequate administrative and human resource oversight necessary for an effective municipal operation. The elected officials also failed to provide timely and sufficient communication to the citizens of Woodbine regarding city audit, compliance status, and related operational matters. These actions of omission constitute a failure to perform duties prescribed by law and inconsistent with the oath of office requiring elected officials to fully discharge the duty of their office. Now, I can't sit here and say we knew about the 180 days because nobody in our group has brought that up, and that's oversight on our side of the opposition here, our opposition. But we would like to get the other three recalled, and I don't know what the code says about can we come back in 42 days and reapply for the other two council people?
Dennis, go ahead.
There is nothing that prohibits a recall application petition application after the 180-day threshold.
So we would just have to reapply at that time?
Yeah, considering that considering if you do not request one today, yes.
On those two people. But if we request the other three, does that mean we?
Because it's individualized for each individual city council member, then yes. It doesn't matter that you are requesting three for other city council members today, that then you can therefore come back and do others.
Okay.
Yes.
So I guess to keep in compliance with all code, that we will postpone Ms. Mitchell and Mr. Hickenbotham's recall.
And the three you are asking recall for are?
Phyllis Drummond, Richard Baird, and Kisler Knight.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay.
Board, do you have any other questions for Mr. Burns?
I don't have a question. I do have a
Okay.
statement for clarification.
Okay. One moment. I do know that we have one individual that would like to come up, I think, out of the group. She's the only one that had a chance to talk, so thank you. Yes, sir.
Teresa Sawyer, 403 Court Avenue. I have a question about the 180 days. I know it's the elected term this time, but this council, each member of this council has been on the council for the whole time that we're talking about, the years that we are talking about. So because they were reelected, will that have any effect on the 180 days?
Madam, the 180 days is per term. So your term ends when, whatever the term says, once you're reelected, sworn back in, then your new term begins. So the 180 day is per term, not per time you're in office.
Okay, because, you know, these people were in office when all of these oversights.
So if the application had gone in during that previous term outside of that 180 days, it would be okay. But now this is a new term, so you'd have to wait the 180 for those two individuals.
Okay.
We good? Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Yes, just for clarification also on that is because the recall is for this term. It's not for past terms. It makes it more clear.
You'll have to go to the microphone if you're going to talk.
Since this has been going on for so many years with the same council members, it's not like, you know, you're bringing in new council members that were not aware of these problems. And even last year, in April of last year, we were told at council meeting that the audit would be done last year, that, and time was given, overtime was given to the clerk so she could work on it in her overtime, and she was paid for that time. And then when the time came for the audit, we had been told that the audit was going forward. We have a member who is not here today, but he had requested many times during the last term to ask if the audit had gone forward, and it was any time that he asked for records or anything of that sort, he was either told everything is peachy keen or not answered at all. So it's not a case of this is just something that's just happened and nobody knew about it. It's been ongoing with all of these council members.
Yes, ma'am. And we understand that your concerns and your frustrations, but we have to follow and stay inside the code.
I
So,
understand that,
anyway,
and I was hoping that there was a loophole
Yes, ma'am.
in the policy.
Yes, ma'am. I know that Councilman Baird wants to speak, and then we're going to have discussion up here. Thank you.
Rick Baird, 412 West 3rd Street, Woodbine, Georgia. First, I just want to correct. So this whole issue has been fraught with misinformation. So let me correct right off the bat. The years that are past due are 21, 22, 23, and 24. 25 audits are not yet due, and the city has applied for an extension on the 25 audit. It's not 5 years, it's not 6 years, it's 4 years. The first 2 years were because of COVID. Auditors were not allowed in the field. There are a shortage of auditors in the state of Georgia, and there is a huge backlog of audits. 25% of the cities in Georgia are past due on their audits, and 20 counties in Georgia are past due on their audits. Now, I don't offer that as an excuse. We're 4 years past due, and that shouldn't be. But it is now being taken care of by the CKH Audit Group. They are not the county's auditor. The county's auditor is Mopin Jenkins, I believe. They're an audit firm out of Atlanta and Hinesville with a lot of resources. We had to replace our other auditor because they told us they couldn't even show up until September. So we have replaced the auditor with the CKH group who has been on site and is actively working now. I'm not aware of anybody ever being told these audits were done or given a date they were going to get done. Clearly, everybody on council knew that they were not done and past due. The state notifies us every year. It's published on a public website, the status of everybody's audit in Georgia. These are not secrets. You can't keep them secrets. The state publishes that information on their audit website. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so I think what we need to do now is obviously split,
I was going to.
Go ahead.
Just going
You go ahead.
to put some code out here for clarification. You know, we've heard a lot of things here, and I think there's a lot of gray areas that's been spoken. But just to clear things up, I'm going to read how the code states that the superintendent, and in Camden County, the superintendent of elections is the Board of Elections as sitting today. The election superintendent shall keep records of applications issued, including the date of issuance and a number assigned. The election superintendent shall immediately notify in writing the public officer named for the recall in the application that an application for a recall petition has been officially issued for circulation. Now, what that says is, it's not an automatic, okay, we're going to do a recall. All we're doing is, if we agree, to hand out the applications for the signatures, which I believe is 15 days to gain those signatures, and then once the applications are turned back in, then it's up to the board to determine legal sufficiency to issue a recall and to check the signatures and see if they are legal signatures. So today, our job is yes or no, we will hand out the applications. Then it goes steps further when we will be in contact with the county attorney to determine the legal sufficiency of the applications. I'm hoping that clears up some things, but there might be some ambiguity that we're just going to issue applications and all of a sudden there's a recall. That's not really how it works. So just to clear that up, Madam Chair.
Thank you. So I think now we need to entertain motions, and should we have 5 separate motions for each of the council, or are we going to do all of them?
Well, well, just by legal standing, there's only 3 that we need to consider.
Okay. So, but we'll do all 3 individually. Is that correct?
Yes, Madam Chair,
Okay.
we can do that.
Okay. May I have a motion regarding the issuance of a petition for application for Councilman Baird?
So moved.
Second.
Okay.
Second.
Those in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. That motion has passed for Councilman Baird. That's the issuance of a petition for application. The next one is Drummond. Can we have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. And that will have an issuance of a petition application for Drummond. And the last one is Kizzy Knight. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor of the motion?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, and that's, that one too will have the issue of a petition for those 3, okay? And then, as I think has been clarified, once the 180-day mark has been passed, I think y'all will have the chance to just make decisions on the other 2. Is that correct?
That is correct. And I would like to state, Madam Chair, it's, this is a serious matter. It's nothing that, we take lightly here. To recall, an elected official is like taking a vote away from the people, and that's not our intent. When you do a recall, those same people have the right to vote again for that same person if they so choose. So, don't think that because we're issuing an application that we take this lightly, because we don't. It's a very serious matter, and I just wanted to make sure that that was stressed, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Okay, we are heading to new business. Item number 2, it's a pre-certification of the May 19th, 2026 general primary and nonpartisan election. And at this time, we are going to adjourn to adjudicate provisional ballots. Do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Make a motion that we adjourn the meeting?
Hold on.
Just one more thing, Madam Chair, I'm sorry. I'd like to move that we have the office to issue these applications on our behalf as the superintendent, since we're not here every day when they're seeking these applications. I would like to move that the office would issue those on
Okay.
our behalf.
On all 3 motions?
Yes.
Okay. Rock, that's your office's responsibility on behalf of us. Okay.
Will do.
Anything
you.
else? Okay. Now we are moving on to number 2, and we are going to adjourn to adjudicate.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
May I interrupt and ask that we formally identify the 3 provisional so that you can accept them or reject them, please?
The 3 Councilman Rick Baird.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Or did you?
The provisional ballots.
I don't have those.
Okay, but you don't, we don't have those. You have,
I'm going to review the names and... I will read the names and give staff's recommendation.
okay,
All right.
go ahead.
The first is Anthony Battle, and
Oh, one moment, please. Could we ask Ms. Robin Knight to come back in? Just 1 minute recess. I'm sure she'll be right out. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we are back from recess now. Mr. Carter, I think you're going to go over some names.
yes. The first name, Anthony Battle. Staff recommends that we reject this provisional ballot. This gentleman
But
was...
right now, we have to make a motion to adjourn to even go through this before we can start with the names, correct? Yes. Yes. So yes, that's what we were trying to do previously. Yeah, so we're going to, at this time, we're going to adjourn to adjudicate the provisional ballots. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
The process accepted
Thank you.
provisional ballots.
And all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. The adjourned meeting will, this is when we'll go into the names now, okay?
The first name will be Anthony Battle. Staff recommends that we reject this ballot. Mr. Battle registered in another county and proposed to vote provisionally. However, we have not received any indication from Mr. Battle that will cure his provisional ballot.
Okay.
Right. The second 2, Robin Williams and Susan McNamara, both have the same street name, but one is in Waverly, one's located in Kingsland. So staff proposes that we accept those 2 ballots. And going forward, we'll have to be more diligent in identifying the location of voters and their streets.
And to my knowledge, Mr. Carter, that's the only situation that happens. And so as of today, I know we're busting at the seams with street names, but right now, the Waverly and St. Mary's issue is just,
That is correct.
okay. Let's be real careful with those two.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, are we going to scan those? Are you?
There needs to be a motion by this board to accept and reject the ballots before we can process them through the election management system.
Okay, so we'll take those in two separate ones. Okay,
I make a motion that we accept.
hold on 1 second. Okay. We need a motion to bring the meeting back to order, please. This is all very confusing. It happens like once or twice a year, so we've got to get our lingo right. A motion to bring the meeting back to order, please.
Madam Chair, I make a motion to bring our regular meeting back into session.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, our meeting is now back in session. And so now we are going to look at the adjudication of all those, and we'll do each one separate, right? Okay?
Okay.
Can we get a motion on the Battle, the last name Battle?
I make a motion that we do not accept Mr. Battle's provisional ballot.
We'll reject it?
Rejected,
Okay.
yes.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the Battle provision, the Battle has been rejected. What about the other two? Next motion?
I make a
Do we have
motion
names on
that,
those again, Rock?
I make a motion that we
Oh, you got it?
accept Robin Williams's provisional ballot.
Okay, second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. So that one has, those two have been,
I make a motion that we accept Susan McNamara's provisional ballot.
I second that motion.
okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, now,
Now. Adjourn.
next step.
The next step is we'll go downstairs and we will process those two provisional ballots.
So we're going to ask, how long with recess, do you think?
We'll recess to 5.
10 minutes,
Okay,
please.
we'll ask for a 10-minute recess. Thank you. Okay, we're reconvening to complete general primary certification. Nope, we're actually reconvening
For the adjudications.
for adjudication. Can we get a motion? Do we need a motion to reconvene?
No, you reconvened.
Okay, we're reconvening, okay. Adjudication process. Okay, we've gone through the adjudication process, and can we get a motion at this point?
I make a motion that we accept the adjudication process for the two names of, do I need to name the names?
No,
Okay.
just the two.
Okay, the two names that needed to be adjudicated.
Okay, can we get a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thank you. The next thing, we are going to see if it pleases the board, that we are going to, without objection, we're going to shift some things around and for the idea of time. And I think what we'd like to do is move number 4 up, and then we'll also talk about upcoming dates, and then we'll move number 3 to 5 o'clock. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So the next item is approval of the June 16th runoff early voting schedule. And Scott, you've got that up on the board? No. Scott, can you, we have that. Dennis, you gave that to him, right? Okay. There you go. Everybody on the board have a chance to look at the early voting schedule?
Yes.
Yes.
Any concerns? Any questions?
I have none.
I have none.
Okay. Can we get a motion to approve the June 16th runoff early voting schedule?
I make a motion to approve the June 16th runoff early voting schedule as it has been presented.
Okay, second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, that early voting schedule has been approved as presented. I think we can also go on to important upcoming dates. We've got Memorial Day, Monday, May 25th. The offices are closed. We have general primary risk limiting audit, Friday, May 29th, 2026. We have the general primary runoff, Tuesday, June 16th, 2026. Juneteenth holiday, Friday, June 19th, 2026. The special called board meeting will actually be held on Monday, June 22nd, 2026, because of the Friday holiday. And Independence Day will be observed Friday, July 3rd, and those offices are closed as well. Any other upcoming events that need to be discussed?
Not that I know of.
Anything else? Okay. Yes.
Madam Chair, just for clarity, for the special call board meeting, the time will be?
3 o'clock.
Will be 3.
Yes. Thank you. So we are going to, we have to wait until 5 o'clock. So, oh, additional public comments. At this point, I guess we go ahead and do those as well, right? None? Okay. Dennis?
Madam Chair, you can also vote to pre-certify the election right now if you would like to.
Board comments?
No. We're just doing number 2, which is fine.
He's discussing pre-certification.
Yes.
Are we going to do
Number 2 is
that?
fine, yes.
Okay. Did we not just do this?
The adjudication part,
I know we're waiting.
but you can do, yours is different. We did the adjudication part.
I'll let you do that, okay? I'm going to defer to Vice Chair Holland for the next piece.
Gee, thanks. Yes, I move that we pre-certify the elections results since we adjudicated all the provisional ballots that, the two that we had to do. Second. Need a second.
I'll second.
Go ahead.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thank you. Okay. Now we need to wait on,
We got those military ballots.
yeah, so we're waiting on one, information regarding one Yokava ballot. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, and so we're going to take a recess until 5 o'clock, so we've got about 35 minutes. Unless, of course, you hear from something in between then. Okay, thank you. The last item on our agenda is certification of the May 19th general primary. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to certify the elections.
Madam Chair, I move to certify
We
the
have a-
May 19th, 2026 general primary and nonpartisan election.
I second that motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thank you. That motion is passed. And Leona, are you going to, Ms. Leona is going to bring the paperwork for us to sign before we adjourn. All of us?
Who's the other one? Sign that one too? Okay. Yeah. I was like,
Did I
wait a
not
minute.
hand it to you?
You did not.
I'm handy.
Okay, Ms. Leona, here's all your paperwork. Okay, everything's in order? Okay. Board, may I get a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, meeting adjourned. Thank you, everybody.